Solo riwayatmu ini sedari dulu jadi perhatian insani.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so glad to meet you again in Juwita Jabipa podcast. Tonight is very special. I'm very happy because our guest tonight is can I say my student, but also
Sure.
my good friends. Yeah, when I was in Cambodia, we hang out a few times. Yeah, let's say more than 150 times.
Yeah.
We talk a lot and we talk deep. So who's
So
this
deep,
beautiful?
so
Yeah,
deep.
yeah, so deep. So who's this beautiful girl and what's so special about her? Just let's figure it out by first let's her to introduce herself, please.
Hi everyone. My name is Pily Sa, and yeah, like Ibu has mentioned, we are like student and teacher, and also we are friends, and we hang out a lot, more than 250 times, as I counted. Yeah, and since we have not met, like I think a lot of time, like now it's been long time now.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so it's nice to be back and meet online, not in person. So
Yeah,
I'm very happy to meet you, Ibu.
thank
So,
you.
so I hope we're going to have a really nice chat.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, before we
Yeah,
talk a lot, especially about your music and current love life, maybe.
it's so going down now, Ibu. It doesn't work out. Nothing.
Nothing.
So
Okay, okay,
don't.
okay. Hold on first. Hold on first. First, I would like to ask you. Could you tell to us? I mean, three fan fact about you.
Me.
Hmm.
Um. Okay. If I feel comfortable, I make jokes a lot,
Uh-huh.
and I don't care like what's going to happen. I just make jokes.
Okay.
And second, I love to tease my family members a lot, but outside, no. Like I am
Ah.
very shy outside, but at home, I'm very naughty and I tease my family members all the time.
Uh-huh.
And the third one is like I love to have fun with people that I'm close to. So I speak a lot, like when I feel comfortable, that's about me. So like the
Oh.
outside, I'm very shy and stuff, but when I got to know like people more, I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to be very spoiled.
Mm. So
So I'm
from
quite dangerous inside.
oh, quite dangerous. That's why we're friends. Okay, because from the look from outside, it sounds like it's just calm and then quiet and then kind of
Very
shy.
quiet
Yeah,
outside.
yeah.
Inside,
But
don't get me wrong.
so
You will
uh,
cry.
so for the last 3 years, how many person that feel full about your the way you look from outside? They thought, oh, this girl must be quiet and shy, and then after they know, they kind of surprised. Is there any how many people? 1,000
A
maybe?
lot, bro. Yeah, a lot. Like, okay, when we met, like for the first time, don't
Hmm.
know, like, the first time they never told me what, the impression that they got from me. But
Hmm.
after, like, sometimes, and then, they will say, like, I never thought you were like this.
As
Because,
nature as
like,
this. Uh,
yeah, when I look at you, I thought, like, you know nothing.
uh-huh.
Like, you very calm, you don't talk, you don't express. But when the more I stay with you, I feel like you are the only one who talking, not me.
And then
And I'm
how
like,
do you
oh
respond?
yeah.
Hmm.
I just said, yeah, that's how you got paid. Like when you're friendly to me, that's how I get back to you.
Okay.
And then I said, I am sorry, you have to bear with me like for the rest of your life,
Uh-huh.
unless you still, decided to stick with me. I didn't know.
Okay, but honestly, to first time I saw you, I was impressed by your smile. It's so friendly. I mean, like I just noticed that this is a good girl. I mean, this is a nice girl.
I
I
am
don't,
a good girl, Ibu.
yeah, yes, you are. I mean, like this is the friendly one, and then I noticed you don't hang out to you not really hang out to others. You just yeah, you okay with yourself. You okay with yourself
Yes,
even alone, and
yes.
then oh, this is nice, and then we talk, and then oh, it's a lot of interesting things about you. Okay, now a little bit update about Cambodia currently. I heard from a friend there over there. Now it's still lockdown until 5th of May. Is it true?
Yes, yes, it's true,
Uh-huh.
and it's been like lockdown. For the past time, it was 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
So 2 weeks, and now this is another week.
Uh-huh.
So it will be like third week already. So this is the third week. So it will end like on fifth of May.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what's going to happen next after 5th May. So we're
Mm-hmm.
going to see what's going on. And yeah, I've been staying at home since like this is third week now. But I still
Okay.
feel fine because I love staying at home.
Me too. I mean, like, uh, is it shocking to you and for most of the people for this current situation? Because last time it's already locked down, and then now is kind of strong lockdown.
Yeah, it's like we everyone experienced already since last year, right? Like for the when COVID came, strike for the first time, everyone got really panic. Like me for the first time last year, when the first case was announced, not even in Phnom Penh, in Sihanoukville, the first
Yes.
case.
Uh-huh.
That time I was at Pusbudi, and
Uh-huh.
then so I was with our Pusbudi friends, and after like the first case was announced like during the evening, and with after I got the news, I rushly came back home, and on the way home, I almost cried like, God, please, please, please get home early.
Yeah,
It was Phnom
yeah,
Penh,
it's
and
thriller. Yeah, it's
then
kind of scary. Yeah, I mean, like,
yeah, it really
yeah,
scary.
yeah.
So after that, now it's been like 1 year. Everything
Uh-huh.
like this time it gets worse, but
Uh-huh.
like everyone is still panic. Everyone is still shocked because a lot of like death cases it happened now, and more people like one day it strikes to like 700 to 800 cases per day, and in
Mm-hmm.
Phnom Penh itself like it's 500 to 600 cases. So
Mm-hmm.
it's quite like very intense, and to me I feel really like I don't know how long it's going to end. I want to get back to singing and stuff, doing all fun stuff.
Yeah, like in Jakarta, also like in Indonesia, like last week is also the number of the victim is uh, getting high, and then but I mean like but people kind of get confidence because the vaccine is available currently,
Yes,
and then
yes.
what about there? I mean like what about the vaccine? I mean, my question is, what makes like this? I mean like, is it how can I say? I mean, like people start to believe, or people worry, or just the virus is getting worse.
Well, the virus is getting worse, I think. Even we have vaccination all over the country now. Like a lot of government officials are getting vaccination, and
Uh-huh.
also the normal people, like the non government official, like the public also got vaccinated, and then but the virus is still there out there because as we know, like there are like new forms of the viruses,
Uh-huh.
and people are still trying to operate their business, the daily those sellers on the street and stuff, they still doing trying to survive. So
Uh-huh.
but still the government is trying to make, as you see, like lockdown, and then those who are under the lockdown, like we have three colors right now for the lockdown area. We call it red color.
Red. Yeah.
Yeah, red color, the orange color, and the yellow color.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, fortunately, I live in the yellow color, so it's
Uh,
not really serious, but
uh-huh.
still under lockdown and still
Uh,
under, there are like authorities, police everywhere trying to, stop people not get across to one village to another village.
yeah, is it true? I mean, like, yeah,
So,
also Lee, Lee, say Fang Lee, I can.
yes,
He
yes,
also
yes,
told me that, yeah, there is a police officer outside. But why?
yes,
Why necessary? I mean, like, to stop the people mobile. Is that something
yes,
like that?
yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. And
Oh,
in my area, the police at, in front of my house, try to stop people getting across from one village to my village.
uh-huh.
And before they can get across, they will get temperature checked and stuff,
True. Uh-huh.
record the names. Like if you want to get out, it's easy, but if you want to come back, you have to prove like what have you done and stuff. And also before you go out, they still ask you where you're going to do. So to me, if I don't have anything to do, like beside going to the markets, like the necessary things you want to buy, so I
Uh-huh.
will not go. I just stay at home.
Stay at home.
But
Yeah.
yeah, like the virus is still, yeah, the virus is like still going, like bigger and bigger, but there are like still people who try to stop the virus. The government and vaccination is still there. Like me, I myself, I got vaccinated too, like first time. So I still have my second time, maybe in this month. I'm not sure. Like I'll be notified soon.
The
How
second
about
one.
you, Ibu? Have you, yes, have you
No.
received any vaccination?
Not yet. I just two place. First in my in the housing here, in the residence here, and one is in the office. But it's for independent vaccine. They just identify first. So I already register my name. But when will I get the vaccine? Don't know yet because there is some issues. The vaccine is not available yet. So we still wait.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully after Idul Fitri, yeah, after Lebaran,
Okay. Okay.
it will start for the independent one. And then, is there any every pandemic, every bad situation, as a thankful people, we usually find I mean, try to find silver lining for everything. So what do you think? I mean, do you have any new things during this pandemic for almost, yeah, more than a year already? This is the second year.
Yes.
Is there
Yes.
any new habit in a positive way that you developed so far?
Yes, I do. Okay, so since last year,
Uh-huh.
actually, like um, I never, really getting involved like actively in social media. To me,
Oh,
myself, I'm quite really private. But then, since COVID-19 came last year and I got panicked and I thought to myself like, okay, I don't want to die yet. I want to do something before I die.
please don't
So
die. Please don't die. I still really want to
yeah,
meet you and
so
then
I
talk
thought
and then eat pizza like we used to
the
do
pizza was the best.
with
I
the
still
big
want to go
salad.
there,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I thought like, okay, this is not the maybe this is the end of the world. I don't want to die yet. So I wanted to um do things, before I die. That is
Uh-huh.
to write music. So
Mm.
I decided to create my channel, YouTube channel and stuff, like to write music, like
Yeah,
not
yeah. I
with the
remember you
purpose
tell
of,
me last time. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
yes. And then I remember, I sent actually before I created YouTube, I sent my songs, I think few songs to you.
Yes.
I told you that I wrote the
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I had the
With
idea. I
playing
had the
guitar.
like,
And I just know you that you can play guitar and I really admire you. Oh my god, she can play guitar also. Oh. I mean,
hey,
you,
not
you
that
know,
much,
I feel
Ibu.
incompetent. Yeah,
But
I
you
don't
told
know.
me you are a stand-up comedian. You're really,
Yeah,
the
yeah, but
best.
it's different. I mean, because one thing that I never succeed in my life so far is playing guitar. It's always failed. I hired three private teacher.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why when I
but
see a
I am
girl,
self-taught though.
yeah, so that's why when I see a girl, a beautiful girl can play guitar, I always, oh, okay. Okay, so you mastering your music and then playing guitar, and then what else?
Yeah, and
You write new songs.
yeah, I write the songs and then I post it on YouTube. Just for the idea, like not because I want it to be like a huge superstar or something. I just want to fulfill my last wish before I died during COVID. You know,
So what
that's
is
how
your
I
list
thought.
before you die? I would like to know.
Yeah. Okay. So I thought like, okay, let's just write the song, whatever in my head, because it's been in my head like a lot
Mm,
of songs.
mm, mm, mm.
So I decided to write songs, and then sometimes I got stuck. Like, okay, sometimes the song came in my head in the middle of the night. I had to wake up, and then I had to record. But sometimes it's really funny because when you heard the melody in your head
Mhm.
in the night, it sounded so good, but when you woke up in the next morning, it sounded
Disappear.
really bad.
Oh,
Like, how
really?
could it come up? Yeah, like you listen to the recording again, like from the last night you did, because
Uh-huh.
you did not want to forget, right? So
Uh-huh.
the next morning, when you want to listen to it again, it sounded so bad, and I feel terrible. Like, how could you come up with such thing? It's funny, but I still keep, like sometimes the melody came into the brain, to the head, and then I just keep recording, and after that, I combine it together, then it sounds good. So, yeah,
Mm.
so it makes me happy. And then, yeah, so from last year to this year, I still keep doing that, and I give myself some break. I learn more, like, how to say, I read more books, and then I record a lot of songs now. And one of the songs I have done is I did a proper studio record, and
Ah.
I'm going to release soon. Yeah,
Oh,
not
wow,
guitar anymore.
congratulations. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
this is something that it's quite impossible to do when you have a daily work. I mean, with the normal hours. I mean, like 9 to 5
yes,
have to
yes,
office, right? Yeah, this is something that good things that happen in this pandemic, right? So
yes, Ibu.
yeah, 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 yeah. So what do you think? I mean, do you like this kind of way of work? I mean, like work from home type of thing, or do you still think I still need to get to office, but in a occasionally, or just maybe once in a week, or maybe just once in a month when I want to sign my salary? Just want to sign because they already transferred to your
Well,
account. I mean,
yeah,
what do you
like
think? I
actually
mean, like,
nobody will sign it. Now it's been credited to the account. Okay.
or anything. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like maybe you want to
Oh,
check your packets from you or what. So that's why you need to go to office. Even you can ask a courier to do that to you. But
yeah, but
uh what do you
um,
think?
to be honest, I love it like this. not not because I do not want to be at office.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but there are still some
Uh-huh.
work that require me to go to office to be present, in front of the senior management to explain what's going on. And majority of the work, it can be done at, from home. And because of COVID, the benefit that I got from COVID is that I'm able to spend more time for myself, like, writing song, learning
Hmm.
new guitar skill and stuff. And I can read more books, and at the same time, I can work from home.
Yeah.
And I am not really negative on what's going on now, as long as we can take care of ourselves, stay
True.
at home, and try to be more productive at from home. And frankly, let me tell you the truth. Since my work experience, I have never had time for myself. Like for the whole year, the whole week, the
Always
whole
busy.
day, I dedicated myself, always busy. I dedicated myself at work. Like I mentioned to you, like I kept moving from this country and I go to that country like for like maybe 1 month. I came back, I do report, I do all this stuff. Like I never have time for myself. And sometimes, I even complain to my colleague at work. I said, you know what? I have seen your face more than I have seen my mom's face.
Oh, that's pretty
I mean, my
sad.
close colleagues, my
Uh,
close friends at work. I never said such nasty things, at work. I just said to my close friend, I said, you know what? I've been seeing your face at work more than I've seen my mom's face at home, which means I never have enough time at home. Even I have Saturday or Sunday. Sometimes I am still required some work. Like if it's urgent matters and urgent everything. So it means like I don't have time for myself, even not enough time for my family. So at this point of time, in this current situation, I got to spend see my mom's face every day, and at
yeah,
the same
yeah.
time I can work, and also I can write song, I can read book, I can do a lot of things. I am happy about it though, but yeah, there are still people who want things to go back to normal. I also want to be go back to normal things, but I'm a bit skeptical that if it gets to normal, then I am going back my normal routine, which means I will be able to spend more time for myself. That's how the things work. Unless like
We're
like
back. We're back. Yeah.
yeah,
So
we're back. So
you have much time with your parents now. So it's wonderful, right?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I'm happy, and somehow I still want things to be back to normal, like going back, no virus, we can travel, we can go abroad, we can visit wherever we want, normal things. Yeah, I just believe, I still believe that it's going to be okay. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to be
Optimist. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Me too.
yeah,
Mm.
optimistic.
Okay.
How
Uh,
about you? Do you enjoy right now? Like
yeah, I made a
how
podcast.
does it affect your work?
Yeah, I made a podcast. I have an online show, stand-up online show. Yeah.
Much better than me.
Well, in my self-management, yeah, self-management is way better, but in financial aspect is far away. Because because no trip, no, I live in Bogor currently since the pandemic actually, because the plan to teach to overseas is has to be postponed because of the pandemic. And then but thank God I got a job, a new job in Bogor. It's about 1.5 hour from Jakarta, so it's similar with
Mm,
my previous work in UNESCO. So yeah, it's about
wow.
environment. Yeah, so yeah, thank
Wow.
God. I mean, I have a lot of time at home. So currently,
Mm,
my supervisor kind of suggests to go to office 3 times in a week, so 2 times work from home.
mm,
Like that. Okay. Juwita Jabipa podcast audience, one thing that we know about Pili, she has a very wonderful voice. And then she often sing Bengawan Solo, Madu dan Racun. She's familiar with a lot of Indonesian song. And then because she all study Indonesian language. So may we know that how do you start to know Indonesia? And then, oh yeah, become a part of Pusbudi, Pusat Budaya Indonesia. Could you tell us the history from the beginning? Maybe from you are in the womb of your mom.
The woman in my mom's tummy told me to come to Indonesia. Okay, I'm just
Okay,
joking.
so what happened to you? Why you can sing Bengawan Solo way better than Indonesian people than me? Oh,
Thank you. Well, like 11 years ago, 11 years.
11 years.
So, yes, I was around like 16, yeah?
You're 16. You're still very
15 or 16.
young
Yeah,
and
I am
naive,
old.
maybe, no?
No, okay, yeah, okay, let's take it that way. I'm very naive and very, young. So, 11 years ago, I was introduced by one of the friends who was doing Indonesian class at Puspuri.
Hmm.
That time it was long time back and not so many students back then. So I was interested because she told me that it was a free class,
Hmm.
free, out of,
Free.
free of charge.
Hmm.
And you just have to go to school, you just have to present yourself, you just have to, if you're really interested in the language, you will be taught how to speak, and also you will be shown a lot of arts, like you play traditional equipments, traditional, the Indonesian equipments like angklung and all of that.
Mm-mm.
And
Kolintang.
you will be, yeah, kulintang, and it will be shown like a lot of dancing, traditional dancing. So I was like, okay, this is so fascinating. I need to go. So I decided to join the class. That time it was like I was offered the class like in the early morning. It
Hmm.
was like we have to join the class from 6 a.m. to
6:30.
7:30.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
6:30, yeah, 6:30
6:30.
to 8. I
Yeah.
think, yeah, one hour and a half.
Yeah, true.
So, I yeah, I started like class 1, class 1, and then there was like kelas 1, kelas 2, kelas 3. And kelas 1 was like the lowest one where you just started like the pronunciation stuff.
A,
I
B,
was
C. Yeah.
really excited.
Uh,
Yeah, and kelas 1, it involves a lot of singing. You know, the song I still remember, the first song was Mana di mana anak
anak
kambing
kambing
saya,
saya.
that one.
Anak
Yeah,
kambing saya
so the
ada
first
di
song we
bawahnya,
learned,
Bu. Ya.
so we learned the song. After that, we learned the national anthem, Indonesia Raya, that one. So,
Mhm.
which is why, like, the first class doesn't involve a lot of language, but it involves a lot of songs, singing the song, so that it can improve the pronunciation better. So that is why I was interested, like, because the songs were really nice and catchy. So it's still, like, I still remember all the songs, even like it passed many years ago. That is why how I got really stuck. And one more thing, kelas 1, kelas 2, kelas 3, like, actually we were like, there were the day that we can join, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, like only 3 days a week. But I ended up joining all the classes. So I go every day in the morning
You're
from
really in
Monday to
love with Bahasa
Friday.
Indonesia.
That's how,
Okay.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. That's how I do it. It's why, like, I don't know, I cannot take my hand off the language and the songs. So most of the time when I go to class, the purpose is to sing the song because I really like I
Nice.
connect, and that's how I am, like able to get the language quite fast, especially when you sing the song. And whenever I started to sing the song, I wanted to mean it. You got it really fast when you learn the language through music. That's how
Music.
it me for 11 years. You see?
Oh, okay. So, What do you think at the first time? I mean, like about Indonesia language. Do you think this language is sounds easy, or this language is sound familiar, or this language is sounds complicated? What do you think? What is the impression that you got for the first time you learn?
It's always fun, Bu. Indonesian language, like Bahasa Indonesia, is really fun. I don't find it difficult. I don't find it like complicated at all. Because one of the fundamental things about the language between Bahasa Indonesia and Cambodian language, we have the same structure, the grammar and the style that we speak. It's not like English and our mother tongue. It's not the same. Here,
Yeah.
I find it easy to connect, the dots where you just have to structure your words and you translate into Bahasa, which is really easy for me. And I recommend everyone to learn that because it's not a difficult language at all. And I feel really easy. But for me, because it's because of lockdown, I haven't practiced. So yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
No class. Yeah. During the
Still,
pandemic,
it is
no class. Yeah. Yeah.
no class.
Yeah. 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 Pretty
I
sad
miss the
actually.
class a lot. I really miss the class too.
Yeah, and then uh, uh, just now you told me that you kind of prepare for your music studio soon, coming soon. So what do you think? I mean, like as a one thing that I will introduce to a student or others when I'm doing my soft diplomacy work. I always say that Indonesia has number five biggest population in the world. So if you are
Yes.
have a YouTube channel, you can imagine that all Indonesia or maybe half of Indonesia will subscribe to your channel. I mean like potential to be popular, and from the viewer or everything, it's very huge. Yeah. So what do you think? I mean, like I'm kind of okay. What I'm trying to say is, when will you kind of play Indonesian song? I mean, on your next
Actually,
debut. Yeah, yeah.
actually, sure, sure. Why not? On my YouTube channel, I have played guitar with the song like you mentioned, Bengawan Solo. I have the
Once,
song there on my YouTube. Yeah, so I will do like a lot of variety song there,
uh-huh,
and I try to because like mostly the Indonesian songs we have to make a lot of cover songs.
uh-huh.
So I will do that. But yeah, in the next phases, because I do different languages, Cambodian
Yeah,
language,
yeah.
English, Indonesian, like kind mixed up. So for the studio, I mentioned it. It's like I already made a song which I already recorded in the studio, but unfortunately it's not in Indonesian. It's in English because I have to uh, write for my I have to compose the song for one of my very good friends. She's getting married in this coming I think October or November.
And then your
So
turn
it's like
will come when?
my turn is very unknown, Ibu. It's just not happening, so don't worry about that. And yeah, so I made a song for her. It's for the what we call the pre-wedding video, and then it's just wait to I need to wait for the she already took the pre-wedding video, but she has to combine with my song,
True.
so
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
to wait, so how the process will go.
You
I already
collaborate.
recorded.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I recorded, I made a song already, and I passed the song to her, so the video people will do all combine all the things, so I'm waiting for the result as well. And that's
Okay.
the latest work I've done with. And like you mentioned, I'm going to do my Indonesian cover soon. But you can give me the recommendation what song I should
Sure,
do.
sure. Yeah, for
I
example,
don't
like
know,
this.
like
Yeah,
yeah,
because me and my friend kind of have a new idea to create another podcast, like table reading of folklore. So it's like a fairy tale from Indonesia or from around the world, but currently from Indonesia. So we talk.
Mm.
I mean, we read the story. It's like a storytelling. So I'm thinking that Pili has a very good experience with bahasa Indonesia, and then you also can sing wonderfully. And why not sing Indonesian song, but the traditional song? I mean, for example, Bengawan Solo is a national song, but every province in Indonesia have their song, but in Indonesia. For example, from Kalimantan Selatan, we have a song Ampar-Ampar Pisang. Ampar-Ampar Pisang, it's a mix of Indonesian and Banjar, but it sounds 100% Indonesia. Like Ampar-Ampar Pisang, pisangku belum masak. Pisang mean banana. How to say banana in Khmer?
Take,
Cake.
take.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
so something like that. So after Bengawan Solo, I can recommend a popular song, Indonesian song, like a kid song from every province. So, and then you play guitar, it will be, and then the singer is she Indonesia? No, she's not Indonesia. She's Khmer. So it will be, I mean,
Unless
people
somebody
will,
would tell.
yeah, yeah, people will notice. Yeah. Okay, so after 5th of this month, May, any additional, I mean, any special plan for this Idul Fitri for you?
Yeah. Well, we still have to see after 5th of May, like I mentioned. We don't know whether it will be another lockdown or
We don't know.
if
Yeah.
there is no lockdown, still we are not allowed to cross from one place to another place.
Mm, mm, mm,
So I guess we just have to spend our Idul Fitri at home, and with our family members,
mm.
and do online call with the people, who are far away from us.
Yeah, yeah.
But still,
Indonesia,
we
yeah.
can manage. Don't worry.
Indonesia, Indonesia government also has a regulation. You cannot go back to your hometown. I mean, there is a, yeah,
Yeah,
there is a regulation. Yeah, I mean, this is something that we never imagined 10 or 5 years ago. I mean, this is something that
yeah,
all the habit that we have. Yeah. But I believe it will be better. I mean, it's for all, for the sake of safe and security. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm so happy. Actually, I really want to talk more, especially another thing about things that we often talk when we eat pizza and green salad in a huge bowl.
We talk way deeper
But
than
we,
this, Ibu.
yeah,
Really,
yeah,
we
but
talk way deeper. Don't even imagine talking about those stuff here.
yeah,
People
but
gonna run.
we can talk about that offline after this. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I
Uh,
prefer that.
Mm. Yeah. Thank you so much, Pili. I hope looking forward your new debut, your new songs, and then people can reach you from your YouTube channel, Pilisa. And what about the Instagram also?
Yeah, Pila. It's Pilsally. Pildsally. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, that's our talk with Pilisa. Indonesia, not Indonesia, Khmer who learn Indonesia language in Pusat Budaya Indonesia. She's from Cambodia, and then she's also very good in singing Indonesian song. Thank you for listening, and hopefully you can have feel entertained from this, or you can get something benefit to yourself. And then thank you so much, and see you again in Juwita
Yeah, thank
Jabiba
you.
podcast next episode. Thank you. Bye.
Berjaga selalu naik hidup perahu mata airmu dari Solo bergunung-gunung seribu air mengalir sampai lupa